All right, so we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the New York Jets. Devontae Adams should be playing. They didn't look horrible, I would say, last week, but um, still not great. But I'm guessing that -2.5 spread towards the Jets being the away team in Pittsburgh is likely because Devontae Adams has came, but they still have a horrible offensive line, and their defense did not play up to par last week when they needed to. But that is what happens when you fire your head coach, which is the defensive mind on the team. We have 23.3 points per game for the Steelers. Jets 17.5, which is awful. This is for the last 4 games. And then we have 17.5 for the defense. And the Jets are a little better at 14.8 points per game on the defense, but that is only a little higher currently because of what happened last week. We got passing yards per attempt. As we know, the Steelers are low at 190 because Justin Fields he's not a good thrower, but he looks to run a lot. And that's basically the benefit of having a Justin Fields. Passing yards per attempt are actually high for the Raiders, or for the Steelers, and so they should air it out. But the Jets defense is 5.5 yards per attempt in the air, so that will be a good matchup. They're really good against the run, but the Steelers are even better. The Steelers have a 3.5 rushing yards per attempt on defense, and the Jets also are good, but they're 4.1. This is looking like a game that is a toss-up to me, but let's points per play is a little better on the offense than the Jets. The Steelers are giving up 2.4 on the defense side for the points per play. So that should help the Jets a little. They need to be better in the red zone, the Steelers do. And then if we look at total expected points, we have 5.4 for the Steelers in the last 4 games and 2.6. That would leave us like around a 2.8 spread towards the Steelers, which is maybe a 3, 2.5. And it's at home, and they're currently the dogs. So if you go by total expected points, that is a bet. Scroll over here to the game cards. You have 59% chance of winning for the Steelers, and a -3 spread based on points per game for offense and defense. And the rest of the game cards, the passing yards and passing yards attempt, will be towards the Jets, as you should know, since I already said the Steelers don't throw a lot with Justin Fields. Most of the game cards towards the Steelers are your yards per play. Turnovers should be better because Aaron Rodgers has been throwing a lot of interceptions this year, and the Jets have been fumbling. Total expected points, we went over that already. And the point differential is leaning towards the Steelers also this year. So it is a pretty much 50-50 game. We got 59% chance win projection for the Steelers. And I am going to take this game because I'm not sure what the Jets will play like, especially if they have Devontae Adams. Robert Saleh is not there because they fired him as a coach. Aaron Rodgers getting everything he wants, but they still haven't played great. That is the game for me. I hope if you're gambling on this, you win, even if your pick is different than mine, but because that's just how it goes. I see on Twitter a lot that people are always posting their wins and losses compared to mine. That's just the game, but in the end, as long as you're winning money, that's all that matters. My name is Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting. I'll see you in the next video.